Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Lobo Field here in Levelland, Texas. This is Bob Graves along with Ronnie Jones and Gil Robert Reynolds on the camera, and we're moments away from this big opening district game between the Mules and the Levelland Lobos. Excellent night for football. No wind. Not cold at all. Looks like their field here is in good shape. Looks like it's in much better shape than the one last week at River Road. But we're looking forward to really an exciting ball game tonight. A little information about the Levelland Lobos. They come in with a deceiving record of 2-4. They have lost to some very good teams, Snyder, Canyon, and Sweetwater, some of the top teams in the area, and they have won over Seminole and La Mesa. Now, their win over Seminole was very similar to our win over Seminole, about to close. We might have beaten them just a little more, Ronnie, than Levelland did, but according to the opponents played, the same teams played, well, it's pretty close. They will run an offense and run the split backs a lot, and they'll pass about 70% and they'll run about 28% and pass about 71 or 72%. Their defense will be a 4-4 variations off of that. Players to watch, offensive lineman Damon Robertson, 235, tight end Kobe Tucker, 200-pound senior. And their quarterback is an outstanding player. I think he has about 900 yards total offense so far in 6 games. Cedric Wade, he's a 190-pounder, as I mentioned. A little about the Mules. They come in with a record of 5-1. The Mules were, I guess you'd say, slipped up on maybe last week by River Road, 13-6. Just couldn't seem to get anything going that night. And they're coached by David Wood. And by the way, Levelland is coached by Brad Thyssen. And they have 4 defensive and 4 offensive returning starters, where the Mules have 5 and 5. The Mules, as I said, coached by David Wood. Offense, they run a spread eye, have a lot of eye formation. Their defense will be a split 6 with a lot of variations. Some of the players to watch on offense: Brant Hamilton, the quarterback; running back Brady Black. And the defense, Nunez and Atwood, and just really the whole defense has really played well this year, as they have right now. They're rated the top defense on the South Plains, but they will get challenged here tonight. Ronnie, give us the starting lineups for the Levelland Lobos.
Okay, Bob, and you may have mentioned, but right now we do have a very nice night for football. A little sun shining right in our face, but I believe that'll go away here soon, and the field looks like it is in decent shape, so we look forward to that. For the Levelland offense, at center is Johnny Padillo, number 61. He's a 190-pound junior. On the right side, number 77 at guard, Jesse Cavazos, 220, a senior. Number 68 is the tackle on the right side. That's Jake Myatt, 245 pounds, and he is a junior. And number 80 is out at wide receiver. That's Cody Tucker. He's a 200-pound senior. On the left side of the line at the guard is number 55, Ben Patterson, 190 pounds, a senior. Number 62 at tackle, Rosendo Del Campo, 180 pounds, a senior. And then out at the other receiver is Tim Hinojosa, 145 pounds, he's a junior. Then at wingback, Ray Macias, 185 pounds, a senior, number 10. At the split running backs, Andrew DeRoe, he's number 4, 195 pounds, a senior. And John Reyes, 175 pounds, a junior. He's number 24. Number 7 is in at quarterback. That's Cedric Wade. He's a 190-pound senior. And a boy to watch for tonight as we get things underway. And on defense for Levelland, in their 4-4 defense, is Jake Myatt, 245 pounds, a junior. Johnny Padillo, 190 pounds, a junior, number 61. Damon Robertson, he's 235 pounds, a senior, number 78. And Matt Lynn, 200 pounds, a junior, number 54. Also, John Rest, number 24, 175 pounds, a junior. Number 10 is Ray Macias, 185, a senior. Number 2 is Ray Garza. He's a 185-pound junior. Number 22, J.J. Gonzalez. He's 210 pounds and a junior. That's the front four, and then the four linebackers. And then in the defensive secondary is number 7, Cedric Wade, 190 pounds, a senior. Number 3 is Kyler Adams, 175 pounds, a senior. Number 83, Josh Diaz, 150 pounds and a senior. And Bob, that's the starting lineups that we have here for Levelland.
Okay, Ronnie, we'll give you the starting offensive and defensive lineup for the Mules. On offense, wide receiver, split receiver, Tyler Wood, 6'1", 160-pound senior. Tyler's one of the top receivers on the South Plains this year in 3A. The left tackle is number 63, Jordan Bond, 6'2", 175-pound senior. The left guard is number 55, Jeff Circle, 5'11", 200-pound junior. The center is Corey Atwood, number 59, 5'11", 185-pound senior. The right guard is number 73, Juan Nunez, 6 feet, 215-pound senior. The right tackle is number 65, Lorenzo Nunez, 5'10", 220-pound junior. And the tight end, number 34, is Joel Salcido, 6 feet, 180-pound senior. The wingback is number 13, Chris Kendall, 6'1", 160-pound senior. The quarterback, as we mentioned earlier, number 10, Brant Hamilton, 6 feet, 170-pound sophomore. Number 44, Brady Black, 6 foot senior, 195-pound junior, and also one of the top runners on the South Plains in 3A. And the starting tailback, number 24, Juan Reyes, 5'7", 160-pound junior. On defense for the Mules, of course, a lot of these players play the same way. We'll start with the free safety, which is Black. The corner, one of the corners is Juan Reyes. The other corner is Rudy Gonzalez. The outside linebackers, Jared Flores, 5'7", 140-pound junior, number 7. And Salcido is the other outside linebacker. The defensive ends are Atwood and Danny Bonilla, 5'8", 190-pound senior. The tackles are number 52 and number 51. Rico Mendoza is 52, 5'10", 210-pound junior. And number 51, Josh Shelburne, 6'2", 210-pound senior. As we mentioned, this entire defensive lineup has played very well this year, and let's hope that they do that again tonight. So, we're just moments away here from tonight's start of this big opening district clash between the Lobos and the Mules.
Okay, Bob, the two teams are, well, the one team is lined up, Littlefield, ready to receive, and the Mules now getting out onto the field. The okay, back deep for the Levelland Lobos is Clay Hutchinson and Tim Hinojosa. And the Mules deferred, Bob. They won the toss and they deferred until the second half. So they will kick off from the north end and defend first against this Lobo team. And this is the all-important, can't say enough about how important this game is to both teams as we begin district play here tonight against the Levelland Lobos. So Hinojosa and Hudgens back deep for the Lobos. Darrell Lewis all set to kick off here, number 4 for the Mules.
Lewis will be kicking off.
And so far, Bob, we have a very beautiful night to play. There is a little bit of wind now, but it's not bad.
Might mention that he's injured. Ronnie, we might mention number 2, one of our better players on the special teams, Caleb Heinrich, was injured this week in practice, injured a hand, and he's not playing tonight.
Okay, there's a whistle, and we're ready to go. Lewis kicks off, gets a good kick. It's going to be taken down there by Hinojosa, and he's coming right up the middle, and he's going to be hit and breaks a tackle, and then all the way out to the 35-yard line, 36. Number 52 making that tackle for the Mules.
Mendoza was one of
Rigo Mendoza was, I think he was the second man that hit him, Bob. Hinojosa broke one tackle on about the 25. So good field position for the Lobos. They're on their own 36. And they'll put the ball in play from that spot.
Hockey team. So let's all give the Hockey Kings mascot a big round of applause. And thank
Split backs.
mascot for being here tonight. Support the Lobos.
Cedric Wade in at center. Hands off and good defense by the middle of the Muleshoe defensive line. First man in there looked like number 73 then.
Joel Salcido.
that was
That's Nunez, 73 on the tackle. That's Nunez, and the ball carrier then was Dora. So he picked up a couple of yards on that first play at 2nd down and 8 from their own 38 for the Levelland Lobos. Cedric Wade, number 7, in at quarterback, under center. Raise it up to pass. Now he's going to run, and a good open field tackle by Nunez again, number 73. Juan Nunez, the tackler. And a pickup of about 3 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Lobos.
This quarterback may be their best runner, Ronnie.
Good tackle then by Nunez.
Third down and 6 for the Lobos.
Okay, wide receivers on both sides, 2 over on the left side, 1 on the right, split backs. Quarterback keeps the ball, and he fumbles the football, and it's picked up by the Lobos, but they'll lose ground, and good defense there by the Mules. Number 22, one in on that tackle in. That's Bonilla and a couple of other Mules. So the quarterback tried to keep the ball around the left side, hit hard in there. And then finally Levelland picked the ball up but lost 5 yards, so they will punt. And it looks like Juan Carlos Reyes, number 24, back deep for the Mules. Number 3 will be the kicker. Gets kind of a low kick. It'll go out of bounds. Not a real good kick on about the 40-yard line. Well, it's a little farther than I thought. Let's see.
Ronnie's about 26 yards.
26-yard punt, a low punt. Went out of bounds, and the ball's on the 38-yard line of the Mules. So they get just about the same field position that Levelland had at the start of this ball game. Muleshoe with 2 receivers over on the left side. 3 men in the back, or 3 men in the backfield. There's a quarterback. Going to hand off in there to Juan Carlos Reyes. No, he keeps the ball, and he's gone, baby. He's gone. So a fake in there to Juan Carlos Reyes. Very good fake, and then Hamilton keeps the ball and goes 62 yards up the middle, Bob. And the unusual thing about that long run by Hamilton, there's no flags out there.
Right, that's great.
He's had 3 or 4 of those called back, but good start for the Mules. 1 offensive play, 62 yards, a first down and a touchdown. So the Mules up 6-0. Let's see if they go for 2, or it looks like they're going to kick it this time. Villa will kick the ball, and a big extra point here as snap comes back, and the kick looks good, and it is good. So the Mules, Bob, a one-play drive, 62 yards on that run by Hamilton, and boy, a good fake. I thought he had handed off in there to Juan Carlos, and Juan Carlos made a good fake as he went around the right side, and then just right up the middle went Brad Hamilton, and he scores, and the Mules had the extra point on Villa's kick, and they lead 7-0. So the Mules will kick off again here. So the Mules back out on the field, and Lewis will be kicking off for the second time tonight. Erwin Lewis, number 4. The Mules held Levelland on their first series, and then on a one-play 62-yard drive, Brand Hamilton goes all the way, takes the ball into the end zone, and the extra point added, and the Mules lead 7-0. Pretty good kick a while ago by Irvin. We'll see what he does here. About to 15. And this one's a low kick. It's going to be taken. Chance to run this one back. And we miss a tackle. Good run back. Nearly to the midfield strap out there. Number 52, number 12 on the tackle. 12's also in there. That's Rigo Mendoza and Barry Morris on the tackle. And that kick was low, Bob. They had a chance to run it back, and they ran it all the way out to the 47-yard line. So good run back, excellent field position here for Levelland on their second offensive series. The Mules up 7-0. Levelland with the football here early in the first quarter. Still 9:38 remaining in this quarter. There goes a handoff straight ahead, and number 34, Salcedo, meets the ball carrier. That's Andrew Dara, and Dara was hit just as he took the handoff. Good job by Salcedo. About a yard picked up on the play. Well, actually 2. We'll give them 2. Number 24 carried the ball. Okay, that's John Reyes. Salcedo on the tackle, and it's 2nd down and 8 to go. Good defense in, played by the Mules. Yeah, I thought we hit him right at the line. Okay, 2nd down, 8 to go. There goes a handoff, and again, good defense there. They're just lining up, Bob, and trying to run right at the Mules, and so far we've been able to hold our own. Flores in on the tackle, number 7. Okay, Shelburne and Nunez and Flores. And a 1-yard pickup then, 3rd and 7. I would think this time it'll be a pass or run by Cedric Wade. Dara carried the ball in, picked up a yard. Bob, their philosophy seems to be to run right at us, and so far we've been able to hold our own with them.
Well, they know we have good lateral speed.
Yeah. And back to pass. Little screen pass, and that's going to pick up the 1st down. Good job of the quarterback, and catch made in there by Reyes, number 24, pass from Cedric Wade. Pickup of about 15 or 14 on the play. So the first down of the night for the Lobos, and the Mules had the Lobos 3rd and 7, and then nice little screen pass in there to the right side. And a 1st down for the Lobos. They have the ball down to the Muleshoe 36-yard line now. After the good run back, they started on the 47, and that'll not go. Finishing off the tackle is Reyes, number 24, and number 1 carried the ball in. Let's see who that is for Levelland. That's Tanner Richardson in the ball game, I believe, for the first time. He carried the ball and picks up about a yard. Good effort by the middle of the Muleshoe defensive line, and then Juan Carlos Reyes finished that one off. So it's 2nd down and 9 to go for Levelland. So far they haven't hurt the Mules running the football. Wade back to pass, and he's going to be drilled, and a big loss in there. Salcedo waiting for Wade as he dropped back and tried to set up. Could not do so, and the tackle made in there by Joel Salcedo.
He lost 6.
A loss of 6 on the play. So it's going to be, Bob, let's say, I think he lost more than that because he had a 2nd and 9. It looks like about 7. Yeah, he lost 7 yards on the play. So it's 3rd and 16 now for the Lobos, and a big play here. If the Mule defense can hold up, what?
Who carried that? Was it 3rd time? I think that was.
Okay, 3rd down, 16. Draw play. And, a block out there then. They nearly got outside us, but good recovery there by our secondary. They got a good block out on her end out on that right side, but Danny Bonilla, and our secondary came up, Bob, and made the tackle. Danny Bonilla made the tackle. Okay, so Danny Bonilla makes the tackle over on the right side. And about a 5-yard pickup, so it's 4th down. Watch a fake here, but I think they'll probably punt. We don't have anyone back now. Juan Carlos dropping back a short ways. Let's see if this is a fake. No, it'll be a punt. And this one's going into the end zone, I think. I hope it does. Yeah, it did. So Levelland tried to pin us deep, and we get the ball on the 20, and they had it on about the 35. So, Bob, we came out of that very well. 17-yard gain on that for Levelland. Okay, so the Mules have run only one offensive play, and that was a 62-yard keeper play by Brent Hamilton, and he scored. And that's the only time the Mules have had the ball on offense. This is their second time to have an offensive series. They lead 7-0, have a man in motion, and the man in motion then, Bob, never made it all the way past the quarterback, and then we fumbled the ball. I don't think we could see the snap. We did pick the ball up, but we're going to lose a couple of yards on the play. 3 now, Bob says, so it's 2nd down and 13. We're lucky, Bob, they didn't get that one back because our man in motion was right in front of the quarterback when they snapped the ball. 5:30 here remaining in the opening quarter. Mules up by 7. They've held Levelland twice and scored on their only possession of the night. Second Muleshoe possession on offense with a 2nd down and about 13. There's a pitch around the left side. Here comes Black. Black cuts in, and he made some good yardage there, Bob. He may have the 1st down. He's out across the 30. Yeah. He ran past a couple that just didn't want a whole lot to do with the tackling in there, and then ran over another one toward the end and picked up. Let's see where he went out of bounds. It's just a pitch sweep around the left side by Brady Black then.
Got us for a flag.
And what's the flag? My goodness, we started that.
Legal block.
Well, I guess that takes care of that good run. We've seen a lot of that this year. All right, so it's going to be a 2nd down still, and we're going to lose 10 more yards on that, I guess. So it's going to be wherever the block was.
It was on the 17, now it's on the 21.
Okay, so we actually end up gaining about 4 yards on that play. So 2nd down and 9 to go. That would have been a 1st down or very close to it. We actually gained on that play and get the down over, so we're not in too bad a shape here. Okay, Hamilton, shotgun. Going to hand off same play to Black. Black's going to have the 1st down. He's still going down the sideline. Oh, they said he stepped out of bounds. It's hard to see. And no flags. And Coach didn't like it, Bob. He didn't think he stepped out of bounds. I don't know. He may have. It was hard to see with the player standing right there by the
13.
out of bounds line. A 13-yard pickup and the 1st down for the Mules. But I don't think Coach Wood thought he stepped out of bounds, and that cost us about 10 more yards. But anyway, we make a 1st down out of the play. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from Muleshoe's own 39-yard line. Clock stopped. 4:46 remaining in the opening quarter. The Mules up 7-0. In motion goes Reyes, and he'll take the handoff, and he's going to be killed over there on the right side. Lost 2. Tried to fake to Black and hand off to Reyes, and they had that covered. They had that smelled out, Bob, and Reyes managed to get by one man, but the second man would not be denied. Loss of 2. 2nd down and 12 to go.
Loss of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 13 needed for the 1st down.
Well, they call it 3 up there. We'll call it 3. 2nd and 13. Mules on offense. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. The Mules scored in one play a 62-yard Brand Hamilton touchdown run the first time they had the football. Hamilton keeps the ball up the middle, and they're waiting for him this time. He may have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage.
Brand Hamilton, the ball carrier.
Tried to play, was scored on, Bob, and they were waiting for it then. Gained a yard, actually. So it's 3rd and 12. And the Mules will more than likely put the ball in the air for the first time tonight, as Levelland's defense toughens up somewhat. Okay, we have Wood out wide to the left side. Hamilton, the shotgun. Oh, terrible snap. And he's just going to throw the ball anyway and throw it away. Lucky to get that one away. I don't know whether we had an eligible man downfield or not. I guess not. They didn't throw a flag. The snap then went way to Hamilton's right, and by the time he picked the ball up, luckily he got the ball. We had about a 15-yard loss, and Brandt wisely just threw the ball away. So it's going to be, that'll save us about 10 or 15 yards. And Kendall back to punt for the Mules, number 12, and Richardson back deep for the Lobos. And a good snap this time, and a good high kick down there, and it's going out of bounds, I believe it did. So a good kick, no return. Yeah, somewhere around the 25 or 6 yard line. That's about a 40-yarder, I believe, Bob. No return. A good high punt in by Kendall. And so Levelland will have the ball for the third time here in this opening quarter. The Mules lead 7-0. They have the ball on the 32. We thought the ball went out on the 26, but it went out on the 32. So about a 39-yard punt in with no return, but Kendall, that's a good job. And the handoff straight ahead, flags go everywhere. Not much there. Mules tough in the middle of the defensive line, and we'll see what the flag is.
Flags thrown on the play.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pointing at them. Motion on the Lobos.
Yes, the Lobos.
And let's see if the Mules take this or not. It'll be 1st and 15 if they do, and about 2nd and 9 if they don't. They are taking it, okay. Oh, okay. Loss on the play, so the Mules take the second down, which is smart. It would have been 1st and 15, now it's 2nd and about 13.
29, correct.
Levelland with the football. They have a wing over on the right side this time. 2 tight ends. Quarterback back. And he's going to be thrown for a loss. Flores got him. Someone else, Salcedo, had him and couldn't get him down, but he turned him around the circle a time or two, and then finally Flores came in and made the tackle.
That's all the way back to the 24.
Okay, Jared Flores on the tackle. It goes back to the 24. That's going to be a loss of about 6 more. Who did? We did that a while ago. Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be 3rd down. They lost 6 in. It's going to be 3rd and about 17. So receivers out wide to both sides. Quarterback back. Has some time. Another little screen play. And that's not going to make a lot. It'll make some of that back. Tackled in there by Salcedo and Reyes and Salcedo on the tackle. And it looks like Levelland, Bob, likes to throw the screen pass.
Been all over the Salcedo's been all over the field tonight on numerous tackles.
Right. Levelland picked up about 9 yards on that play, but it's still 4th and 8. And Juan Carlos Reyes will be back deep now to return for the Mules, and number 7 is back to punt for the Lobos. That's Cedric Wade, the quarterback, also their punter. Punting from his own 20-yard line, takes a low snap. Boy, that's a good kick. That's going to send Juan Carlos back, and it takes kind of a sideways bounce. There'll be no return here. Ball killed on about the 15, looks like.
18.
That was a low snap then. It looked like Wade picked that one up out of the grass, and then he really got a booming kick. It was over Juan Carlos's head. He's going to have to back up some the next time, and that's going to be all the way back to the 15-yard line. 51 yards on the punt and no return. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mules, their 3rd offensive series, 103 remaining here in this opening quarter. And we have receivers out wide, 2 out wide to the left side. Shotgun formation. And we're going to try to throw the ball, and we just throw it away. Pretty well covered in, and Hamilton took a hit as he threw the football. So 2nd and 10, the clock stopped, 58 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Mules scored easily, Bob, the first time they had the football on the great run by Hamilton, the great fake to Flores, 62 yards right up the middle, and then the extra point added, and it's 7-0. But it's been tough sledding since then. Of course, we've had a couple of penalties that have hurt us. And Levelland so far has the 1 first down on the little screen pass, and that's been their most effective weapon so far against the Mule defense here tonight. 58 seconds, and Hamilton keeping the ball. He's open again. He picked up a lot of that.
I got a bunch of it.
It was second about 9. He picked up a lot of it. It's going to be 3rd down. Got the 1st down. Okay, so we'll give a 9-yard pickup to Hamilton.
Well, it was 1st and 10. It was 2nd and 10.
Oh, it's 2nd and 10. That's right on the pass. So it'll be a 10-yard gain. Okay, so he has 72 yards on 2 carries, but he did lose some. He lost 70 yards. Okay. Okay, 1st and 10. The ball out to the 25-yard line in Muleshoe territory. Closing seconds of the first quarter. Here's Reyes taking the ball. He cuts and runs into his blocker in there and goes down on about the 27.
Reyes carrying the ball. Brought down by Ray Macias.
Looks like we ran into number 63 who was doing some blocking. And that is for us.
Jordan Bond.
Jordan Bond. And
Picked up 2.
so a 2-yard pickup. And it's 2nd and 8. And that'll end the first quarter, Bob. The Mules had a very impressive first quarter. They lead 7-0.
Changed into the field after the first quarter. The Mules lead 7-0. They have 2nd and 8 from their own 27-yard line. Put Kendall and Wood out wide to the right. Black in the tailback, this kind of an offset eye this time. The blocking back is Irwin Lewis. Okay, pitch the ball to Black. Black starts outside and gets good tough run in by Black. He picked up 4-5.
Good tackle by number 68.
And 68 then for Levelland. That's one of their better players, Ronnie Myatt.
But we did. What did we pick up?
And let's see, Ronnie, what he got. It was 2nd and 8, and
Got about 5.
5.
3rd and 2.
He got 5, so it's 3rd and 2. So a big down here for the Mules.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 2 needed for the
Haven't
first down.
stopped that sweep yet.
And that was good, tough running then by Black. So it'll be 3rd and a long 2 for the Mules. Now we have 3 receivers over to the right. Black, the only running back in the backfield, and the quarterback, the man unders Hamilton, and we get the penalty. So that's going to cost them 5 yards there. No, they called timeout. So I guess, Ronnie, I didn't notice, but the 25-second clock may have been running out. So we have the Mules' first timeout. Luckily, that wasn't a penalty. The timeout. And the Mules have a big 3rd down play. 3rd and 2 from their own 30. Well, they're actually, Ronnie, they say 39 on the board. It's not 39. It's about 33.
What's that?
The scoreboard says it's on the 39, but it's not. It's the 33.
3rd and 2.
And I believe, who had the football, Ronnie?
First man, too.
Black. By number 78.
I don't know whether he made it or not.
I believe he made it, Ronnie. It's going to be close. Looks like he did, but it's just right up the middle. And he made it. He made it. I thought according to the line, Ronnie did, so give him 3. So it'll be another first down for the Mules. I think that's their 4th.
Right.
35-yard line.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mules on their own 35-yard line. 10:32 left in the second quarter, and the Mules lead 7-0. Opening play of the ball game, Brent Hamilton went 62 yards right up the middle. He's in the shotgun this time. The ball goes back to him. Okay, wants to throw the ball. And, oh, my goodness, that should have been a penalty there. Oh, my. He nearly took Reyes' head off and didn't call that at all. So it's incomplete.
defending.
Or was Salcedo, Ronnie? It was Salcedo, I guess. Well, no, that was Reyes.
Goodness gracious. That looked like one of those calls in Friday Night Lights.
Well, I couldn't believe they didn't call anything there, but they didn't. It's 2nd and 10. Put Wood out wide to the right and Reyes wide to the left. The lone running back is Black. Okay, give the ball to Black, and not a whole lot that time. Levelland defense beginning to toughen up.
What'd he make? Nothing.
Bring Black, the ball carrier.
No gain.
Tackled by number 65, Guy Taylor.
He made 2 yards. So it's 3rd and a long 8 for the Mules. And probably another passing situation with 9:50 and the clock moving in the 2nd quarter. Beautiful night for football, as we mentioned earlier. No wind hardly at all. Very pleasant night. Reyes and Wood wide to the right. Have a wing over to the left. Hamilton drops straight back. Now throws the ball over on the side to Reyes. Reyes is going to have good running room down the sideline, down to the 40. And cuts outside. He may go all the way. He's to the 20, the 10, and into the end zone for the touchdown. And no flags. Ronnie, that was a well-executed play there from the 36-yard line. 64 yards. That was a big play there, and Reyes had a great run down the sideline, then cut back across the middle and just outran everybody. So it is 13-0, and the kicker will be Villa. Yeah. Well, Ronnie, this is big too here. But Villa has really been good this year on the extra points. The holder is Hamilton. There it is. There's the kick. And it looks good. And it is good.
Oh, they nearly got a hand on it.
They got close to that.
They may have touched that football, Bob, but Villa still had enough on it to get it through there, 14-0. And so the Mules have scored on 2 big plays. And Reyes really looked good after he caught that ball in. He did a good job of running down the sideline, then cutting back toward the middle, and just did make it into the end zone. The Mules up 14-0.
Kicking off will be Erwin Lewis. Ronnie, good crowd here tonight. Levelland's crowd came in slow, but they have a very good crowd now. And of course, the Mules have brought over a good crowd. And like we said, great night for football with beautiful weather. So kicking off will be Erwin Lewis. Erwin's done a good job all year long.
The kick a while ago, Bob, was low, and they got a good.
And there's the kick, and it's going to go to Hinonosa. And he starts upfield, and they're going to have him up around the 35, 36-yard line. Let's see who was in on the tackle. The first one there was Danny Bonilla, and Lewis was down there also. Number 22, Bonilla, and number 4, Lewis, and also looked like number 7, Flores may have been in on that. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lobos on the 35-yard line. Ronnie, what do they have? One first down? They have 1 first down, and I believe the Mules have 5.
Mules have 4.
Well, they got one on that last one. They have 5, yeah.
Just had 3
10 for the Lobos. They lost 35.
5, yeah. I missed one. They have 1.
Okay, there's the quarterback running the ball, and Bonilla tripped him up first, and then the tackler was Atwood, and also Nunez.
You know, I'm surprised. I don't believe they're a whole lot bigger than us for the first time all year, and that's surprising.
And Ronnie mentioned that we've been outweighed all year long, and Levelland's not as big as a lot of the teams we've played. Not nearly as big as River Road last week. He picked up 2, the quarterback did, Ronnie, and that was Cedric Wade. Split backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the right. Quarterback drops straight back, wants to throw the ball, and pretty good yardage there. Number 80, Ronnie, that's their big tight end, and he's a good player.
That'll be a first down. What did he get, 10?
He got 37, about 9 yards. It's all the way up to the 46. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Split backs in the backfield. The quarterback is Wade. And gives it this time, and nowhere to go. Good job by number 59. Atwood was all over him, and then Bonilla, and number 7, Jared Flores.
Bob, last week I thought our lines got handled very well by River Road, and so far we're handling Levelland's lines on both sides of the football.
Right, and he lost about a yard, Ronnie.
Who carried it?
I think that was number 24. Let's see. No, Ronnie, it was number 4. It was number 4, Dara. Quarterback, straight back, wants to throw the ball. Now he's going to run with it, and picked up 4-5. Wade dropped back to pass, no one to throw to, and he kept it and got out to the 50. So he picked up about 5.
Did they lose on that first?
Yes, they lost a yard on the first one. Give him 5 yards. So, very big play here. It's going to be 3rd and 7, or a long 6 for the Lobos. Split backs again. Now the quarterback drops straight back. Flores is all over him and made him hurry that. Good pressure then by Jared Flores, and he had to throw that one quicker than he wanted to, and it's going to be a punting situation for the Lobos.
They're 3 out of 4 passing.
6 needed for the first.
And he has hit 3 out of 4 passing. This quarterback, Ronnie, may be their best athlete.
2 of them are screens.
Back deep will be one Carlos Reyes, and the quarterback is the punter, Ronnie, and he's going to be standing on about the 30, his own 36. There's the snap back, low snap, gets it off, and poor kick.
Well, it took a good
and
they killed it.
Well, oh my goodness. I thought they killed it back there, Ronnie.
Yes, they did.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay, all right. So that's going to be way back there.
That wasn't a good kick, Bob, and that's the second time in a row the snaps have been low back to Wade. But a good roll on the kick, so it turned into a good kick, even though it didn't look all that much like a good kick.
Coach is telling them that. All right. I thought sure they would. See, he touched it. They touched it.
That's what I thought.
It looked like there for a while they were going to give them the ball way back inside the 5, but now they did touch it, and it's going to be about the 13-yard line.
Well, we just need to run some clock here.
And it's 14-0, 6:44 remaining in the first half. Now put Wood out wide to the left and Reyes wide to the right. Now we have split backs in the backfield this time. Hamilton under center. Okay, and give the ball to Black, and not a whole lot that time. Yeah. Hamilton was really open then, Ronnie, and Brady picked up about a yard. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Mules from their own, just inside their own 15-yard line.
3 yards on 6 carries.
Okay, put number 20 Villa out wide to the right. Yeah.
This is the wrong deal.
Okay, pitch the ball this time to Flores. Flores has good running room, and he breaks outside, and there's a clip, and had it all the way out to the 44, and then they call another clip.
Well, that wasn't a clip there. He hit him in the front.
Oh, my goodness. We've had hard luck on those penalties this year. That would have been all the way out to the 45.
That wasn't a clip.
So that's going to really negate a big run by one Carlos.
Did you see? See, what did we do first down? That was first down, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So they call holding on the Mules. So, Ronnie, it could have been worse because they called it from up around the 40-yard line or close to it. So it's still a first down.
All right, what we,
So it's Well, it's still going to be 1st and 10 for the Mules. They'll have the ball back on about their 26. Hamilton, the quarterback.
Timeout.
And we call it, that's our second timeout.
Timeout called by Muleshoe.
To live action, it'll be 1st and 10, actually, well, about 10 for the Mules. They lead 14-0. They have the ball on their own 26, 5:42 left in the half. I formation. All right, wants to throw the ball, throws it, and Hamilton was really hit when he threw the ball. If Hamilton had a little more time then, he might have completed that one.
Bob, we're only 1 out of 5 passing, but the one we completed was for 64 yards and a touchdown.
Needed for the first down.
Okay, now it'll be 2nd down for the Mules. And 10 from their own, well, actually, it's closer to 27. We'll call it the 27.
Hamilton makes it this time.
And as Ronnie mentioned, the keeper a moment ago was really open for Hamilton. We'll see if he runs that this time. The tailback is Ress. The offset fullback is Black. Okay, picks the ball to Ress, and not much that time. Couldn't get started then, so it's going to be 3rd down.
Yes, the ball carrier.
No gain.
Brought down by Ray Garza.
Ronnie, let's wait and see. He lost 2 yards. We had it on the 27s, so it's going to be 3rd and 12. Nowhere to go that time for Juan Carlos.
Hammer, they call it, or power play up the middle, and there wasn't anything open.
So big play here for the Mules. 2 receivers to both sides, twins to both sides, 3rd and 12. They have the ball on their own 25. Hamilton gets the snap back. Now wants to throw the ball. Throws it, and looked like someone tipped it there. Oh, wait a minute.
They called that. Fine.
What did they do? Ronnie block Villa?
Knocked him down.
Yeah.
They didn't want to call
Yeah.
it. They finally did. When they saw him on the ground, couldn't get up, they finally called it.
So, that's on Villa, Ronnie. Let's hope he's not hurt.
Yeah, I think he's all right.
And he's still down. They did clobber him with the ball in the air. And, Ronnie, that's our extra point kicker also.
The official signal is pass interference assessed against the Lobos.
That's Eli Villa, so give them 15 yards, Ronnie. That was a big, big play there.
Well, you know, they really waited a long time to call that. They really didn't even call it until they saw Villa was down, and then they finally called it after that.
Well, Ronnie, there wasn't any doubt about it. But like you say, they were really slow calling it. And let's hope Villa's all right. I believe it is. I believe he just kind of knocked the breath out of him. He's a tough little player. Eli Villa comes off on his own power. Number 20. And he has really done an excellent job for us this year, kicking the ball on our extra points. And he kicked the field goal. Who did he kick the field goal against? Was that Lockney?
I missed that game.
Okay, I think he kicked one.
I'll tell you what, I think Friona's mosquitoes swallowed us over there.
Ronnie, they have a lot of healthy mosquitoes over here at Levelland. All right, 1st and 10.
Okay, that'd be...
Ronnie, we didn't get much yardage out of that. Okay, there the ball goes to Reyes again. And made a few yards after he caught it. Juan Carlos ran hard then, broke a couple of tackles.
Complete to number 24, Juan Reyes.
And let's see what he got out of that. Little swing pass out to the right.
Adrian Corpus and Jake Mike.
1, 2.
He made about
four.
3
Let's give him 4.
or 4 yards. So it'll be 2nd and a long 6 for the Mules with 4:17 left in the first half, and they lead 14-0. 6 first downs for the Mules, and what, 1 for the Lobos or 2? 2 for the Lobos.
I think I'm
Okay, there's the snap back. Okay, Hamilton kept it this time and got a few yards, but didn't get enough.
They're closing up on us faster now.
Yeah.
They really are.
They're watching Hamilton now a lot more. He picked up, he picked up about 3.
3. Give him 3.
So it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Mules. Big play here for the Mule offense. 3:39, the clock moving. Twin receivers out to the right. That's Kendall and Tyler Wood. Offset eye. Black and eye this time. Okay, give the ball this time to Black. And Black has the first down. Good job of running in, but Black is, and he also punished that tackler then, Ronnie. And he picked up, let's see, 3.
First down. Let's see, pick up about 5.
Yeah, let's give him 6.
It gives him 25 yards on 9 carries.
Black has 25 yards on
5.
25 yards on 5 carries. So it'll be 1st and 10. The Mules have it on their own 44-yard line, as they're using quite a bit of clock here before the half. 1st and 10.
Out of bounds, that stopped the clock.
Rudy Gonzalez out to the right and Reyes in the slot. And Twins to the other side. Okay, give the ball. Oh, Hamilton, Black.
It's still on his foot.
Black fumbled it, picked it up, and made about 11 yards. 11 yards. Good job there by Brady.
That's that backdoor draw, Bob, and Black dropped the football, and I don't think Levelland had any idea where the football was. He had time to pick up the football and still picked up 11 yards for a first down. Nice job there by the Mules.
How you making it? How's school?
There you go.
Good. Okay, that was a big play there by Brady Black.
That's 8 first down.
And that's the 8th first down for the Mules, as they have the ball squarely on the 45, their own 45. No, they have it on the 45-yard line of the Lobos. Black has the ball again. Starts outside. And good job of running then. And that moved it out. That he picked up like about 7, Ronnie, I believe. Yeah, they just barely got Black then.
Let's see where they put it. It's going to be, I think, 43 yards on 7 carries.
And Ronnie give him 7, so it's 2nd and a short 3 for the Mules.
7.
All right, it'll be 2nd and 3 from the Lobo 37. Give the ball to Reyes. Starts outside, bounces off the tackler, has the first down, goes outside, and he's down around the 30.
Good job.
Good job of running in by Reyes.
Line didn't go down. That's 9 first downs. Reyes has, what did he make?
Well, he made 3, let's see, 37, down to 7, let's see, about, Ronnie went from the 37 to the 29, about 8 yards. 8 yards and a first down.
Mules, the ball started on the Lobo 29.
Good job of running there by one Carlos. Lewis in the backfield now. Hamilton pulls it down, runs with it, gets outside, and makes some yardage, and he may have gone out of bounds.
He was knocked out of bounds by number 10, Levelland.
One timeout left.
We have 1 timeout left, and there's 1:19 remaining, and Ronnie, he picked up 7.
Give him 7. Okay. That's 80 yards on 6 carries.
80 yards on 6 carries for Brent Hamilton.
Yeah. Okay.
And the ball is on about the 20-22.
6. They call it 6.
Yeah. All right, put Wood and Reyes out wide to the right, and Kendall and Sauceda to the left. The running back is Black. Okay, Hamilton with the football, throws it. It's caught by Wood, gets out of bounds, gets the first down. Good pass and a good catch. And Ronnie, let's see how many he got. 3.
20.
He went from the 22 to the 16. Actually, about the 16. 6 yards.
Started on the Lobo 15-yard line.
Well, they're calling it 15.
We have 74 yards in the air, and we have 130 on the ground.
All right, we have 74 yards in the air and 130 on the ground. It's 1:14 remaining, and the Mules have it first and from the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Ball comes back to Hamilton. Okay, give the ball this time to Reyes. starts outside, gets good running room, and good tough running by Reyes. And Ronnie, he broke a couple of tackles in. And let's see how many yards he got. And they have one timeout left.
And it's 5 yards.
Well, he picked up, I'd say, well, okay, 5 yards. It'll be a short 5. And we have 45 seconds remaining. And Hamilton may take it in, and he does. No penalties. And that was a 10-yard run by Hamilton. He just faked it and kept it. And that was a big run there by Hamilton and a big score for the Mules right here before halftime with 38 seconds to go. Ronnie, that has to be a little demoralizing for the Lobos.
Well, the Mules took the ball with about 2.5 minutes to go and just went from about the 15 all the way down and scored. And that's the first time Hamilton kept the ball on this drive, and it was wide open.
And there's the kick. Looks good and is good. So Juan Carlos, Ronnie, they're kind of, I'm not sure just exactly what's the matter with Juan Carlos, but they have him turned upside down there on the field. I know one thing, they're stretching him out.
I think I know.
So, with 38 seconds left in the first half, it's 21-0, and we'll have the kickoff to the Lobos. The Mules have 224 yards total offense, 229, and Levelland has what? 33.
None on the ground.
So the Mules will be
first downs and they have 2.
The Mules will be kicking off with 38 seconds left. Lewis will be the kicker. And they have the 3 receivers back around the 15. There it goes down and bounces to number 4, starts right up the middle. And good tackle there. First man there was the kicker, Erwin Lewis. Lewis was down there, and number 63 was down there, Bonds, and number 5 also Robbie Bomer. Ronnie, I guess Robbie's playing. He had the automobile accident early, but he's back in there now. But there's the first man there was Lewis.
You know, and a big call on that play, Bob, was when they finally called the pass interference. They kept their drive alive, and then we went ahead and scored.
You're exactly right, Ronnie. That was a huge play when they called the pass interference, and it definitely was. Quarterback drops straight back, wants to throw the pass, and it is caught in there, and then hit by Salcida and Nunez. Nunez and Salcida.
Who caught that?
It was one on side over there, Ronnie. I didn't catch it, but he got 8 yards out of it. Now they throw that in the way, and Tyler Wood nearly picked that one off.
Well, that got their yardage up to 41.
Yeah. So they have 8 seconds, and they're going to have 3rd and 2.
14, Tyler Wood.
They're 4 out of 6 passing.
Levelland's 4 out of 6 passing. They've really done very little on the ground.
0 yards.
Now, got to be careful here, Ronnie. You don't want to give up anything here right before the half. Quarterback straight back. They're putting some pressure on him. Little screen pass and nowhere to go. They tried a little middle screen then and covered very well, and it was no gain. So that's the end of the first half. Mules very impressive as they have 2 touchdown runs by the quarterback Hamilton, and 1 on a pass and run by Juan Carlos Reyes. 2 huge long plays. Ronnie, give us some quick stats.
Well, we had the 2 long plays, Bob, and then the 1 sustained drive, so the Mules have looked very good thus far tonight. Much more fire, I believe, than we had last week at River Road, and of course, a 21-0 lead. The Mules have 11 first downs, and the Lobos only 2. The Lobos have no yards on the ground tonight, and 41 yards on a 5 for 7 passing for 41 yards. The Mules with a total of 229 yards, 145 on the ground, 74 through the air. air, and 11 first downs. Hamilton, the leading gainer so far. Of course, the first time he touched the football, he went 62 yards in the first quarter to get this thing underway. 7 carries for 90 yards for Brand Hamilton. Brady Black has 7 carries for 43 yards, and then some good running by Juan Carlos there toward the end of the half. And Juan Carlos has 5 out of 5 carries for 12 yards. So Mules have looked good here in this first half. We have a half to go. Okay, Bob, we're lined up for the kickoff here to begin this second half. The Mules up 21-0. Clay Hutchinson, a good kick. Juan Carlos Reyes back on about his own 5. He's coming right up the middle. He goes by a couple of would-be tacklers, and then he's hammered down around the 23-yard line. So a good kick and good coverage.
But I guess we got it.
Well, I thought they were indicating that, but we have the ball regardless. They hit Juan Carlos pretty good there. That was a good kick and good coverage by Levelland. The Mules scoring on the long run by Hamilton, the first play from scrimmage, and then the long pass play to Juan Carlos, and then the sustained drive in which Hamilton scored from about 7 or 8 out just before the quarter. So the Mules have played well, and they lead 21-0. And Bob, so far the penalties haven't hurt the Mules as badly tonight as in some of the other games we played. 1st and 10, Hamilton back in the shotgun. He's going to keep the ball, and he's going to go again. I think, Bob, he's fixing to go all the way again. No flags, and Hamilton will go this time 77 yards for a touchdown. Same play we ran to begin the ball game on offense. We faked into the line. Hamilton kept the ball over the right side, and he just outran them, Bob. No one around him, and Levelland comes out, and they hit Juan Carlos hard on the kickoff, and we recover the fumble, and then we go all the way in 77 plays. 27-0 Muleshoe. How many yards for Hamilton now?
8 carries for 160.
8 carries, 167 yards, and you know this is kind of making up for those runs he's had called back. He's had about 200 yards of good running called back this year on penalties. No penalties in, and the Mules score with, gosh, only 23 seconds gone, and the kick looks good. It is good. Villa 4 out of 4. Bob, I like the looks of Villa kicking, and I like to see us kicking the ball like this, and we're getting the extra points each time. We played a very good ball game after the big loss last week up at River Road, and we lead 28-0 with 11:37 remaining. So one play from scrimmage, Hamilton goes 77 yards over the right side, and he did show good speed then, Bob.
And Ronnie, he ran 10 yards for a touchdown right before the half.
3 touchdowns for Brand Hamilton. Mules ready to kick off here. They'll have Lewis in again. Lewis in to kick off. We just heard that Cooper's out of Littlefield 21-0 at the half.
Number 4, Irwin Lewis.
Irwin Lewis. Irwin may not have kicked the ball quite as well tonight, Bob, as he has some in the past. He's not getting the ball real high. And yeah, each kickoff has been returned. So let's see what happens here. Number 4, Irwin Lewis. He's usually the first one down after he does kick off, as he gets ready to make a tackle. There's a low kick. It's going to be picked up on about the 20-yard line. And there's Lewis again, Bob. He got down there and made the tackle again. Number 34 carrying the ball then. That's Patrick Blair. And Lewis got down there before anyone. He kicked the ball, and then he hurried down the field and made the tackle. So the ball on the 31-yard line for Levelland. They've had fairly decent field position, but so far they have no yardage on the ground against the Mules, and only 41 in the air and 2 first downs. And, Bob, that first down the Mules just got made them, what, 12 for the night? 12 first downs for the Mules. And we're up close to 300 yards in total offense now. Just after the half, there's a handoff straight ahead, and good hard running there, but number 1, that's Tanner Richardson, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. So it's 2nd and 7. Shelburne in on the tackle in for the Mules. 1. One. Number 1. Tanner Richardson. 3 yards. Okay, second down with the receivers out to both sides. 7 to go for the Lobos. And there's the quarterback keeping the ball, getting outside and picking up, about 7 or 8. He's close to the first down. That's Cedric Wade carrying the ball. He faked into the line, kept the ball around the right side, and picked up about, give him 6 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for Levelland. And Bob, I'm not sure. They have one pass on the screen, one first down on the screen pass. Did they make the other?
I'm not sure.
I think they have 2 passes. Their two first downs are both on screen passes. On screen passes, right? 3rd and 1. No first downs on the ground. Let's see if they get it here. And nope, they're not going to. Bonilla in there, and he laid the ball carrier down in for about a yard loss. It looked like it's going to be 4th down coming up, and a good job by Danny Bonilla. He had some help in there by Shelburne, but Bonilla, the original hit, and a yard loss on the play. So the Mules again refused to give Levelland a first down running the football, and Levelland's going to go for it here, Bob. 4th down and 2. And they're going to make the first down. That was quite a gamble there, but a little delay handoff in there to number 1, that's Richardson, and he picks up the first down on the ground for the Lobos. Juan Nunez on the tackle. Made about 4 or 5, then 5. We'll give him 5. A little kind of a delay handoff and some pretty good blocking over on that right side then by the Levelland line.
But I guess when you're behind 28,
and it's 1st and 10 to go with 9:17 remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Mules, and then the quarterback tripped over his fullback or someone and fell down. He just fell down then. Cedric Wade he took the snap and just fell. So it's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 13. I would think Littlefield will nearly have to put the ball in the air here. Their most successful, what did I say?
Littlefield.
Okay, Levelland, Littlefield later. Yeah, Levelland. Their most successful pass plays have been on the screen passes. They're back to pass, hit just as they throw, and they throw it away. And that was Atwood in there, hit the quarterback just as he let the football go. Incomplete, 3rd down and 13 for Levelland. Well, Bob, we play this game, and then we've got a week off, and then we take on Cooper.
That's right, Ronnie, and that's already shaping up to be quite a battle.
It will be at Muleshoe, though. Okay, so here we go, 3rd down, 13. Wade in at quarterback. Drops straight back, looks, has some time, fires. It's too high. Pretty good coverage out there then by Flores and
Number 80, Cody Tucker.
And number 3 also back there, Rudy Gonzalez for the Mules. Jared Flores was covering and Rudy Gonzalez. And it's going to be 4th down and 13, and let's see, no, they're going to kick it this time.
Cedric Wade back.
Yeah.
Receiving will be number 24, Juan Reyes.
Juan Carlos Reyes back. And a good snap this time. And Levelland does kick the football well. They did then. Juan Carlos dropped it, and he snowed under back there around the 22-yard line. So Juan Carlos couldn't hang on to that punt then, picked it up, and maybe picked up a yard or 2.
About
36 yards and say a 2-yard return. If I was Levelland, Bob, I would look for the quarterback faking and keeping the ball around the right side.
Well, Ronnie, that's hurt them for 167 yards and 3 touchdowns tonight.
Okay, so it's 1st and 10 to go for the Mules. Yeah, Black has 43 yards, but they've really been zeroing in on him, like you say, and they're kind of forgetting Hamilton, and that's cost them 167 yards and 3 touchdowns. And that's Hamilton again. He's going to have maybe 5 yards.
By Ray Garza.
Hamilton has a shot at 200 yards, Bob.
Well, he picked up 5.
So 5 more yards for the Mules. Second down and 5. They have the ball on their own 28-yard line. 7:48, still a lot of time to go here in the third quarter. Hamilton under center, keeps the ball, and he has more room around the right side. He has a first down. Tackled in there by number 6. He picked up about 7 or 8, looks like.
About 8 more.
8 more, and number 6, I believe, made that tackle. Let's see, that's Mario Patino for the Lobos. A first down. That's what, 13? 13 first downs for the Mules now.
Hamilton has 180 on 10 carries.
180 yards on 10 carries for Brand Hamilton. And we have the ball on just a ways from the 39-yard line in Muleshoe territory. Timeout, Muleshoe. Okay, Bob, here we go. It's going to be first and 10 for the Mules on their own about 39-yard line. I think they must have had some equipment problems on that timeout. That's all I could figure. Have a slot over on the left side. I formation behind the quarterback. Juan Carlos Reyes with a pitch. Turns the corner and hit hard right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, he was hit. Number 7 in on that tackle. A good tackle by Cedric Wade, the quarterback, who is also a corner, or a defensive corner. And a loss of a yard there for Juan Carlos. It's going to be second down 11. With the ball back on the Muleshoe 38-yard line. Right now what we need to do, Bob, is run some time off and keep the football a while and just run this one out and not get anyone hurt.
That's exactly right.
Okay, so second and 11. Number 13 for the Mules. That's Chris Kendall out wide to the right side. Back to pass. Oh, we have a man out there. Oh, what a catch, what a catch.
Salceda. Okay.
No, that's not Salceda.
No, it's Reyes.
No, it is Salceda. It is Salceda.
Okay. Where was that from?
That was from the 38-yard line all the way. Man, that pass in was just a little over
29 yards.
Salcedo's head, and he reached out and made one fine catch right there, Bob. That's a highlight catch there. 29 yards and another first down. That's number, 13 for the Mules? 14. And they have the ball down the 39-yard line down in Levelland territory. There goes a handoff in there to number 24. That's Reyes, and he may have another first down. He does. Good blocking by the middle of the Muleshoe line on that, and Juan Carlos Reyes kind of took a misdirection type handoff and picked up 12 yards on the play. Good run by Juan Carlos, and another first down. That's number 15 for the Mules, and the ball on the 23-yard line now of Levelland. 6:04, the clock running in the third quarter, and the Mules have played very good football here tonight. In motion, and that's Black breaking a tackle, and he didn't break the second one. He goes out of bounds after he's hit. He should have about 5 or 6 yards. That's Black's first carry, I believe, this half. 6 yards. Is that his first carry of the half?
Yes.
Okay.
49
yards on 8 carries for Brady Black, and second and 4 now as Black goes around the left side. He ran over the corner or the end, and then one of the defensive halfbacks ran him out of bounds in. Second and 4, the ball on the 16-yard line in Levelland territory. Shotgun formation, and Hamilton keeps the football. He may have the first down. Let's see. Going to be close. Kept the ball over the left side then.
Brought down by Ray Macias.
Macias on the tackle. Hamilton picked up about 2, so it's a 3rd and 2. Of course, we're in 4-down territory, Bob, and we're running some time off the clock. We have a 28-0 lead with 5:22 remaining here in the third quarter.
Has 11 carries for 182 yards.
182 on 11 carries for Brand Hamilton.
The 2 big ones.
The 2 big ones, 77 and 62.
The other one's 10.
Well, there's a 10. He's had 2 or 3 of those 10s and better. There goes the pitch to Juan Carlos. Changes directions, and he may go. Whoa, he's close. He didn't make. Yeah, he did. He made it. Juan Carlos started over the left side and then changed directions to the right side and just did make it into the end zone. 16 yards, and it's 34-0 Muleshoe as we're down to 4:57, and the Mules just kind of controlling this one, Bob, as they please.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Ronnie. They have really looked impressive here tonight.
And we're going for 2, and Hamilton is hammered in just as he tried to throw the football. That's number 68 then, so no 2-point conversion. Number 68 who hit Brad Hamilton in, I don't even have on, that may be Nicholas Green. We have him down at 66.
68 for them.
That's, oh, wait a minute.
Jake Might.
Jake Might. Okay, Might is, he's one of their better players. Okay, I was looking wrong. Okay.
245 pounds.
Okay, so 34-0. The Mules miss on the extra point. That's one of the few things they've had go wrong tonight. And they'll kick off leading 34-0, 4:57 remaining in the third quarter. Erwin Lewis sets the ball down to kick off one more time to the Lobos. The Lobos tonight, Bob, if they have any high points, it's been on kickoff returns. They've done a fairly decent job there.
Fairly decent job, like you say. They've gotten to the 40, 35, 47 once.
And one squibbed on the ground this time, and it's going to be caught in there by Levelland, and they're going to get it out to the 35. That's where they'll put the ball in play, trailing 34-0, 4:51 remaining in the third quarter.
Down by number 63, Jordan Bonds.
Jordan Bonds in on the tackle, and 2 or 3 other Mules helping him out. Cedric Wade in at quarterback for the Lobos. 2 running backs. Going to hand off to number 4, and he's going to have about 5 yards over the right side. That's Andrew Dora. And he'll pick up 4. Pick up 4 yards, so it's 2nd and 6 for the Lobos. And Bob, one thing about it, if they keep the ball on the ground, then they're going to run off some time off the clock.
2 yards.
2 yards.
No, I mean for him. So yeah, that's marked out. Okay, I got it.
2nd down and 6. There goes a handoff. Number 1, he has a first down and more. We may have going to be a first down. That's number 34 for the Mules. Salcedo making the tackle, but about a 12-yard pickup in there. 11 yards now, Bob says, for number 1. That's Tanner Richardson. He's running the ball fairly well. 20 yards on 4 carries, and all this half, I believe, Bob. 3 this half. So a first down for the Lobos. Time working against them now, 3:50 to go. And another carry in there, but Richardson, he has about 5 more. Right at the middle of the Muleshoe line. We may have a few substitutes in now. But it doesn't look like it, though. I don't believe we do. We don't. 3 yards that time for Richardson. It's 2nd and 7, and we just about lost some of our stats. Here, put your foot on that. 2nd and 7. Atwood out of the ball game for the Mules. And another first down on an end around. Levelland moving the football.
That was big number 80.
Big number 80. That's Cody Tucker. He made about 15 yards on the play. So Levelland, for the first time tonight, are moving the ball on the ground consistently against the Mule defense. Down to 2:56 in the third quarter. Ball's all the way down to the Muleshoe 35-yard line. The ball on the right hash. And back to pass, and getting the pass off, and incomplete in there. Good hit over there by number 12. Barry Morris really hammered the would-be receiver there, and there's also some good pressure on Wade then, Bob. He was hurried in his throw. So it's 2nd and 10. The ball's still on the 35-yard line. Down in Muleshoe territory, this is farthest down that Levelland has moved the football tonight.
By far.
First time they've had any kind of a drive really going. 2nd and 10. Clock stopped, 2:39. And somebody moved.
We did, but they may have.
I think we were pointing at them. I think they may have drawn us offside. Number 10, I think, moved. He acts like it. Brian, that's number 10 is Ray Macias. Ray Macias. And that costs Levelland 5 yards. Ball back to the 40-yard line. 2nd and 15 now.
30 yards for them.
And penalties.
Yeah.
30 yards and penalties. I tell you what, on the Mules, I think I may have made a mistake on them. Okay, 2nd down and 15 to go. Probably a passing play. And timeout called. No, they jumped. They jumped. Thought they'd call timeout. No, I tell you what, I think I did. I was putting the first down. I think I put 2 on there, so I'll take 2 of them off. I think it'll be right. When I first started, because I couldn't, this was down over the top of this. Okay, Bob, another penalty on Levelland. 2nd down and 20 to go. Should be a passing down. No, it's going to be running right up the middle. Hey, good running in there. A good running room at number 4. That's now they're saying, okay, Andrew Dora, the ball carrier, picked up about 12 of that 20, I believe, Bob. Let's see where they put the ball. Yeah. Man, that's right over our right side. They just lowered their heads, and here they came. 13. Give them 13, so it's 3rd down and 7. And you know, if Levelland does not make it the first down here on this series here, they'll go for it on 4th. They have to. Trailing 34-0. 1:45 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 7. And a bootleg. And he's in trouble. Breaks tackles. Has a first down, I think.
Well, yeah, I think he did.
We had Wade in surrounded and just didn't tackle him then. Here's a first down. So boy, we had him back 1st and 20 in 2 plays. They 2 plays they pick up first down. Yeah, it looks like Nunez. He's going to be all right though. He's up. Maybe had his bell rung a little bit there. He's coming off the field. Yeah, he is. Levelland, for some reason, Bob, on this drive has decided to run the football.
First time all night.
Still 1:23 remaining in the 3rd quarter. A lot of time, but the Mules do lead 34-0. And Nunez, Bob, is going to have to shake the cobwebs out, I think, over here. That's what it looks like. Okay, 1st and 10. The ball on the about 24-yard line of Muleshoe. And Levelland, again a handoff, number 4. This time he's going to be tackled about the line of scrimmage, maybe a short gain. Andrew Dora. You know that Richardson was really running well on us, Bob, and he hasn't carried the ball in the last 3 or 4 times. About a yard then for Dora. It's 2nd and 9. 20 yards on 9 carries for Dora. So 2nd down, inside a minute in the 3rd quarter. Still a nice night out here. It has been all night. This is a nice night for football. And back to pass, hit just as he threw, but boy, they had someone down there and he couldn't quite reach it. And the reason that was incomplete, Bob, is number 7, Jared Flores, really put a hit on Wade, and Wade's getting up slow here. Just as Wade released the football, and he had a man open out there in the end zone, but just overthrew him. But hit was the reason, and you know, that's about the best pass defense you can have is when you hit that quarterback. So it's 3rd down and 9, about 8.5 really for the Lobos from the 23-yard line of the Mules. They have receivers wide to both sides. 2 men in the backfield. And there's a handoff. And some good running in there. Shelburne makes a tackle, but some pretty good running in there by Richardson. And he's going to be close to a first down. No, he's going to be about a couple of yards short. See where more than I thought. It's going to be 5. He picked up about 3 then. So it's 4th down, and Levelland, of course, has to go for it. They have to score here. And they're going to let the clock run out, I believe, and they do. And as we start the 4th quarter, Bob, the Mules have a 34-0 lead. They led 21-0 at the half. They've added 13 more points here in the 3rd quarter. And the Mules have played very well. And Levelland has their most serious drive of the night going, and I'll let you have it and see if we can stop them.
Final quarter. The Mules lead 34-0, and Levelland has a good drive going. They have it on the Mule 19, 4th and about 5. And the quarterback rolls out to his right with it, wants to throw the ball and throws it. And good defense there by Salceda. Ronnie Salceda has played one more ball game tonight.
He has, and I'm not real sure, Bob, if the quarterback, Wade, keeps the football here, he doesn't pick up the 1st down running.
He might have could have got the 1st down run. It'd been close, but Ronnie Salcedo has played a great game. He's been on.
Don't forget that great catch he made out here.
The catch he made was unbelievable, and he's been on a bunch of tackles. And of course, he knocked that pass down there to stop that drive. Really played good tonight.
Well, they ran some time off and didn't get anything out of it.
Joel Salceda. All right, the Mules have the ball now. And, Ronnie, we have another quarterback in there. We have Cadell in there. And we have
receivers.
Twins. Oh, well, 3 receivers over to the right, 1 to the left. The ball comes back to Caudell. And goes out, throws the ball. And
incomplete.
Almost a little bit high. He was trying to, yes, Caudell is 11. He's trying to get the ball in to Juan Carlos Reyes, but incomplete, a little too high, and it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Mules.
We're 5 out of, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 out of 9.
5 out of 9 passing tonight for the Mules. Quarterback will be Logan Cadell. The lone running back is Black. Cadell's in the shotgun. Give the ball this time to Black. Black starts outside. Good running room. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another one. And he's all the way down to 40 and knocked out of bounds on about the 25-yard line. And Ronnie, there is a flag. That was all the way from the 20 flag way back behind the play here. So that one's coming back. That was a great run then by Black.
What did he run from?
Well, he went from the
18
to the
20-something down.
He went from the 19 to about the 25. That's too bad.
That's another 10 yards and penalties. I guess holding probably.
It's still going to be a 1st down, Ronnie. We're going to get. It went from the 19 out to the 37.
Okay, so we're going to give him 18 yards.
18 yards and a 1st down.
67 yards, and that is a total of 16 1st downs.
Erwin Lewis in the backfield now. There's a pass out to Tyler Wood. No, said he trapped it. It looked like he caught it, but I guess he didn't. Funny that it's funny, Ronnie. The official was behind him and called that.
Yeah.
So it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Mules.
Josh Diaz. I'll bring up 2nd down. 10 needed for the 1st down. Ball spotted on the Muleshoe 37-yard line.
2nd and 10 from the Mule 37-yard line.
7 yards on 9 carries.
Black has 67 yards on 9 carries. Of course, he lost about 30 something on that penalty. Shotgun formation. Ball comes back to Goodell. Give the ball this time to Reyes. Starts out, has some good running room, and
tackle by number 80.
Good tackle there by number 80.
Cody Tucker on the tackle.
Cody Tucker on the tackle, and he did pick up some yards. He's going to go from the 37 out to about the 42, 43.
Juan Carlos has given what,
5 yards.
And he has 44 yards on 9 carries.
44 yards on 9 carries for Juan Carlos Reyes. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Mules. Quarterback in this series has been Logan Cadell. 2 receivers over to the right, offset eye. He drops straight back. Now wants to throw the ball, throws the ball deep to Wood, and it is caught. All right, and no flags, and that's going to be from the 42, Ronnie, and let's see how far that went. There's going to be 8, 5, 13, 18, 23, 28, and 33, 38. It's going to be about 41 yards on that pass play. Great pass in from Cadell and a great catch by Tyler Wood. So that's all the way down to the 17-yard line.
41 yards now.
41-yard pass play from Cadell to Wood. Now the ball goes back to, give the ball this time to Black, and Black is in for the touchdown from about 17 yards out. Right up the middle by Brady Black. And that opened up, Ronnie, you could have driven a truck through that one.
And maybe changed the flat tire. 84 yards for Black now. 84
yards now for Black. So he got part of that back that he lost on the penalty. It is 40-0 Mules with 9:34 left in the 18 first downs with 9:34 left in the fourth quarter. It's been all Mules here tonight. Villa will be kicking. There's well, it was good, but we've got flags all over the field. Let's see what that's all about. Villa was the kicker and the holder was Hamilton. That's going to cost the Mules 5, I believe. Someone must have moved.
310 yards on the ground, Bob, and let's see. Let me figure this first. 74, 84, 94, 103, 144 through the air. We have a total of 454 yards in total offense.
Mules have a total of 454 yards total offense, 310 on the ground, and there's the kick. Looks good, and it is. I mean, Villa put that and through there. How many yards passing, Ronnie?
144.
144 passing. I mean, Villa put that and right down the middle from quite a ways out.
That would have been a good field goal.
That would have been a pretty lengthy field goal.
And, right now, Levelland, let's see what they have.
So, it's 41-0 with 9:34 left in the fourth quarter. Number 5, Hinanoso, and let's see, who's the other one, Ronnie? Back there, number 14, I believe that is Clay Hutchinson.
Good little runner.
Those are the deep ones.
That's Hinojosa, I think is what you say that.
Ronnie says that's pronounced Hinojosa.
Well, now, that may not be right, but I think it is.
We're not really sure how that one's pronounced. All right, there's the kick. And we had another one kicking then, didn't we, Ronnie? No, that was Lewis.
Oh, Lewis is down there.
And Lewis made the tackle again.
Somebody was holding him up, and Lewis tackled him.
63, Jordan Bonds.
Jordan Bonds down there first on the tackle, and then Erwin Lewis. Good coverage in for the Mules. As they're going to have the ball on about the 23-yard line, 24-yard line. First and 10 for the Lobos from their own 24. 9:25 left in the fourth quarter. The Mules lead 41-0 in this big opening district game for both teams. And as Ronnie told you earlier at the half, Cooper was ahead of Littlefield 21-0, and Brownfield's idle tonight. Okay, there's the quarterback, gives it to number 4. And a tackle there by Gonzalez, Rudy Gonzalez, after a pretty good gain then. Rudy Gonzalez.
4 has
and Ronnie, that was first down.
What did he make, 11?
No, he made, actually he made 10.
Yeah.
About
he has 30 yards.
30 yards for number 4, Dara. 6th first down for the Lobos. Put a wide receiver. No, just no wide receiver that time. And there's a tackle in. Let's see who got the tackle. It was disrupted by Atwood, and then Flores made the tackle.
And that was
picked up 2.
Give him 3.
Well, give him 3.
He has 33. He's our leading rusher.
The leading rusher is Dara with 34 yards. Now, Nunez comes back in, so apparently he's all right, and Lewis comes out. Lewis has had a good ball game tonight, as have all the Mules. Okay, there's right up the middle, and he was hit. Ronnie, who made that initial hit there?
61.
I think it was Danny Bonilla. Danny's had a very good game tonight, too. And Ronnie also big number 79, Mikey Sexton's in there.
It was over.
And number 4 again, but not much this time. Not much this time. It looks like 51 and Bomer, and also 51 for the Mules, Josh Shelburne. Josh has had a good game.
No game.
Ronnie, I think this is the first game Sexton's played. He's had that broken foot all year, and
he's out now.
And he's coming out now.
Yeah.
Going back in is Jared Flores. So it's going to be 4th down, and they will go for it. 4th and 6. Quarterback rolls back, and throws the ball. And good defense by Tyler Wood, I believe. Yes. Tyler Wood broke that one up. And the Mules will take over.
Pretty good pass. That's a good defense.
That was very good defense in by Tyler Wood. And a good job by their quarterback then to even get that one off, as he had Mules hanging all over him.
Right now they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 13.
Lobos have 5 out of 13 passing. The Mules will take over on the 39-yard line of the Lobos. 6:59 remaining. 41-0 Mules. The quarterback will be Cordell. The running back, the lone running back, will be Lewis. Reyes in the slot. Now put Reyes in motion. Give the ball this time to Reyes, starting outside. And good job of running there by Juan Carlos. As he's going to be down. May have the first down. Ronnie, let's see. That was from the 39. And let's see. Well, they haven't indicated yet. I guess he must have been a little short. Looks like he made 9, Ronnie. Give him 9. 2nd and 1.
53 on 10.
53 yards on 10 carries for Juan Reyes. He's had a good game. I formation. Looks like Danny Bonilla now. Ronnie is the tailback. Give the ball to Bonilla. And he has the first down. And like we said, Danny has played super tonight on defense.
Give him what, 2 yards?
Give him about 2.
That's 321 yards on the ground.
321 yards on the ground for the Mules. And they have 1st and 10 from the 29. Actually, we said 28. Ronnie, give him 3. Yeah, they've got it on the 28.
Okay.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Lobo 28. Give the ball to Lewis this time. And Lewis broke a tackle. And
2 or 3.
Lewis, Ronnie, is a tough runner.
Isn't that his 2nd carry? I missed 1 or something.
I don't remember him carrying it before.
He carried it 1 other time. Well, anyway, that's okay. Maybe not. At least made a yard.
Didn't get as much as we thought, but he give him a yard. That was kind of an exciting 1-yard carry there. Put number 80 for the Mules out to the right. That's Tyler Sheets. And then we have Kendall and Wood out to the left. and someone moved in.
Okay, let's see. That's
Mules have a lot of substitutes in the game now.
Now, illegal procedure against the Mules.
So that cost them 5 yards.
35 yards in penalties. That's an
The
improvement.
Mules have only 35 yards in penalties, and that's a great improvement on the penalties. And Levelland has 30. A lot of substitutes coming in and out for the Mules.
Okay, second 15.
And it will be second and...
First down then.
Well, actually, Mules made one. It's second and 14.
Okay.
Second and 14. Logan Cadell drops straight back. And throws the ball over there. Incomplete. He had to get rid of that one. They were all over him then. So it'll be third and 14 for the Mules. Trying to get the ball into Kendall, but he just didn't have time.
14 needed for the first down.
Rudy Gonzalez goes into the game as a wide receiver, number 3. And Bomer, number 5, comes out. It's good to see Bomer back in action, playing after and also Sexton. Shotgun formation. The ball comes back to Cadell. Wants to throw the ball, throws it, and was it intercepted? I believe the second one caught it on the rebound, and it was intercepted by the Lobos down around the 22.
Levi Wright intercepting that pass. Lobos take over first and 10.
So it's going to be first and 10 for the Lobos on their own 22. A lot of substitutes in the game now for the Mules. The secondary now is Morris, and then of course the two starters in the middle there are Wood and Gonzalez. And let's see, over on the other side is number 5, Robbie Bomer. And good defense there with the Mules, as we have about 4 or 5 Mules.
Brought down by Tyler Sheets.
59 Atwood.
Atwood and Tyler Sheets also in on that.
Yeah.
And the runner was
Made a yard.
number 4, Ronnie.
Give him 3.
That was old Dora.
Yeah, that's her leading gainer with 14 for 38.
Leading ball carrier, 14 for 38. $113 yards total for Levelland. Oh, Jared Flores is all over the quarterback. Ronnie, this has been a tough night for this quarterback, and he's a good athlete. Jared Flores has had an excellent game tonight too on defense.
Okay, he lost 3, about 6 yards.
So it's going to be third. Yeah, we can take some off of that total. It's about, now they have 106 because he lost 7 then. Third and about 14 for the Lobos, and not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
Back take the heck of that. You can run with it. Who was it carrying? 4.
Robbie Bomer.
Number 4.
On the tackle.
Dara. Ball carrier was number 4.
Okay, what did he make?
Dara. He made about 2. So it's going to be 4th down in a punting situation. Now back deep. Let's see. Who do we have back, Ronnie? That's Tyler Woods back, standing on about his own 43.
They have kicked.
And the kicker is the quarterback, standing way. Oh, it's rolled back there to him, and he did get it off.
Let it die.
And Levelland kills it on the Mule 49.
On their 49.
That's right. Yeah, it's their 49. Actually, about 48.
It bounced 3 times. They've had trouble snapping the ball back to the kicker, but he's kicked the ball well.
They have had some bad snaps tonight, but this number 7, their quarterback, Wade, has punted the ball well. So the Mules have 2:09 left in the ball game.
Crowd stands a little late.
And Ronnie, the crowd on the other side has almost gone, and they did have a big crowd over there on the Levelland side, and a big crowd here from the Mules, as we mentioned earlier. Quarterback in the shotgun is Cadell. Running back is Lewis. And we have a bad snap, and that's, oh my goodness, they hit us down. We were down then, Ronnie. I guess the officials just want to get this and over with. They didn't call any. That's a good way to get someone hurt. That's ridiculous. Okay. About 6, 5, 12-yard loss. So it's going to be 2nd and 22 for the Mules. I formation. Okay, give the ball this time to Flores. Jared Flores right up the middle for a yard or two.
Jared Flores carrying the ball. Tackled by number 76, Kevin Sanders.
1:05 left. Ronnie, let's see, give him about 2. The Mules just want to get this one over with and get out of here with a big win and no injuries that we know of. Gonzalez and Flores over wide to the left and Kendall to the right. The lone running back is Lewis, and Cadell is in the shotgun. Put Flores in motion. Give the ball this time to Flores. He starts outside and just couldn't get around the corner, and he's going to lose about 3 yards, 3 or 4.
He was tackled by number 22, J.J. Gonzalez.
And that ought to do it, I think. So that's going to be the last play of the ball game, and a big victory here tonight for the Mules. Very impressive. Just congratulations to the Mules and the coaches. The coaches really had them ready for this one. And there's the buzzer. The end of the ball game, 41-0 in favor of the Mules. And Ronnie, do you have the stats ready?
Okay, Bob, for Levelland, I have 6 first downs. I have 5 out of 13 passing. They passed for 51 yards. They ran for 78 yards. All that running in the second half. They had no yards running in the first half. They had 129 total yards, and as I said, 6 first downs. The Mules had a big night offensively. They lost a little when they substituted at the end, but they had 454 yards total offense. They had 310 yards on the ground, 144 through the air, 5 out of 11 passes, 1 interception, and just a big ball game here. 182 yards, 2 long touchdown runs for Brand Hamilton on 11 carries, 10 carries for 84 yards for Brady Black. He would have had over 100 if not for the big penalty on the long run he made. Then a good job by number 24, Juan Carlos Reyes, 53 yards on 10 carries. So, Bob, just a big night for the Mules. They were penalized 7 times for 35 yards, but that is an improvement. And I might also mention the Mules had 19 first downs, so they really had ball control tonight. The Lobos were penalized 4 times for 30 yards. So a big victory here to begin district play. The Mules 1-0 in district play, 6-1 on the season, and the Lobos drop off to 2-5 on the season, 0-1 in district play.
Ronnie, like you said, very impressive win here tonight. The Mules just played an outstanding game. And, you know, we were concerned about this game. Everyone was coming in because Levelland has played some really tough teams. They were only 2-4, but we felt like they had a pretty good ball team. But the Mules jumped on them right from the start with a 62-yard run by Hamilton. First play of the game, and it seemed like that kind of set the tone. And how many total yards did Hamilton wind up with? 182, so he really had a big night. But just an overall great effort by the Mules, and it doesn't look like any injuries, and we're always glad to say that. So that winds it up here tonight, and we're idle next week.
So we'll have 2 weeks to get ready for the big Cooper game, which will be at Muleshoe. So looks like Cooper's going to be undefeated in District 1-0, the Mules 1-0, Littlefield 0-1, and Brownfield did not play tonight. So the final score here tonight from Lobos Stadium in Levelland, the Muleshoe Mules 40 and the Levelland Lobos, no, 41. Well, they have 40 up there, Ronnie, but I thought it was 41. It was 41. I'm not sure why 40 is on the scoreboard.
Don't get the matters.
41. Well, we want all the points we have coming to us, Ronnie.
We do.
41 for the Mules and 0 for the Levelland Lobos. Gun formation.